where our company is there to so that I can go and take it on by himself. But then we look for
Welcome. This is game 13 in the Premier League. West Ham versus Liverpool will go away. And I think this is going to be a vital game for Arne Slot. But before we get into the video, I want to big up to everybody on TikTok. I can see people rolling in. Big up to people on YouTube as well. Remember to hit that like button. That's what it's all about, the likes. You don't have to talk if you don't want to in the chat room. You don't have to talk long as you like the video, and we will appreciate that as well. That means so much to the channel when you like the video. That's enough of me plugging in. So I'm going to bring in my co-who's my partner in crime. He's Mr. Toto Abba. Big up to Toto.
Big up.
How's it going, bro?
Oh, it's going well. It's going really well. But yeah, nothing much from my side.
Nothing from my side, really. That was a good video we did there on the final whistle. If you haven't caught that, we just recorded. We've done a live recording on the channel regarding the Champions League game where we got beat against PSV. So that's on the channel now. So you can, after watching this or liking this video, you can go ahead and go and watch that. But today we are talking about our next task, our next mission. That's what it is now, missions, against Nottingham Forest. This is Mr. Low Block we are playing against. We know Liverpool in the past, especially on his slot, has struggled with Amarin. And yeah, let's go for it, bro. What are you saying about this game?
Okay, game 13, West Ham versus Liverpool.
Yeah.
What can we say? Liverpool 9-game losing streak.
Yeah.
It's not looking too good for Liverpool.
It's not looking good, is it?
Nah.
Oh my God.
The players are all over the place. He's playing players unnaturally.
Can you keep it sports on the bottom of your thingy?
I'll have to leave, I think.
Yeah.
I can edit it.
Go on, let's go to profiles, put keep it sports on there in caps. So
yeah.
Big up to people on TikTok as well. I can see you rolling in. TikTok always show their support. TikTokers, big up.
Yeah. But look, we got to go in this game solid. Slot's got to change something dramatically, because if you don't win this game, he's going to be sacked. He's going to be sacked in the morning, or his job is going to be on a thread. Or I have heard today, though, that they're giving him till January. So
I heard something like that as well.
Look, they're giving till January. Let's hopefully change something up, because it's all right us moaning, and it's all right people saying no Slot and all that, which I don't agree. I won't argue with you with that. But if we're giving him till January, we simply have to, we've got to back the manager. And not speaking for anyone. If you slat out, you slat out. I won't argue with that one. But if we're going to go into this game, we've got to go with a solid defensive line. When we defend, everyone's got to be behind the ball. We need to stop this 2 at the back, 2-3-5 crap, which is simply not working. Man-to-man pressing is simply not working. We've got to go, like I say, struggling to go back to basics. But will he do that? Will he change? We just got to focus on not conceding goals. That's what we've got to focus on, because as soon as a goal goes in, our heads drop, and then
the confidence goes.
More goals, and we open up, and we can see more and more goals. We've got to focus on not conceding first, because we've got away with it in the first 5 games of the season. We're not getting away with it now.
We have been lately. That's what we've been lately. That's what we've been doing for a while now, and we need to just step up. We need to step up and let people know who we are. You know, it's all right for people to say, "Oh, slat out." Yeah, very easy slogan, very simple. But you got to look at the players as well. The players have been stinking up the joint, and I know it's down to, for me, I think the three main players of this football team for the past decade have been Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, and Alisson. And them three players, the three generals, which I call them the three generals of Liverpool, the backbone of Liverpool for the past 10 years, they're all getting old now. And I get it, it's football, people get old. But the fact is, who's going to be the next one to step up? Who's going to be the next one to be the next generals? You get me? Them next set of generals that are going to step up and say, look, we know Virgin are getting old. We know Salah's getting old. We know Alisson's getting old. How about we step up and we show people? You get me? Where's them generals? Because all I can see is a bunch of whining, which I'm not going to say the word. Like Curtis Jones coming on TV the other day, and I agree with what Carragher said. I totally agree with what Carragher said. He says, "Oh, we need to maybe when I play next time, maybe I need to go in harder in a tackle and do this and do that and do that." And Carragher said, "Why are you telling us that?" What basically what Carragher said is, "Why is Curtis Jones telling us what he's going to do, telling everyone what he's going to do, what he thinks he wants to do? How about you go out there and do it? You get me? Just do it. Go out there and do it. You don't have to tell us that you're going to do it. Do it. You get me?" So I agree with what Carragher said. I'm back in it, Toto.
Yeah. Regarding the injury updates, Wirtz is still injured for this game, 1st of December. Actually, 1st of December is when the game, isn't it? No, 1st of December is on the Monday after the game. So the Wirtz I think he's still injured for that West Ham game. Frimpong's not available for the game. So we're in a hot spot here, Liverpool, in terms of options. We've still got options on the bench in terms of right backs. We've still got Gomez and Calvin Ramsey as options from right back, and of course we've still got Sabozza as a 10. So in terms of injuries, of course I'm worried that our bench is weaker, but for the starting lineup, we've still got good players there that can play there, basically. But I'm not really worried in terms of that. I'm only worried because the bench is weaker. And when we look, and we still got decent players on the bench. Chiesa, good player. Engamoa, good player. You know, who else got to come with the bench? I forgot who's going off the bench now, but still Gomez, yeah, another one. We've got good players on the bench we can utilise. You know, but Robertson as well. Robertson, another good player come off the bench. We've got good players come off the bench, but it's how we play in game, man. That needs to change, and our style needs to change. It's like in boxing, style makes fights. You know, in football,
fighters makes styles make fights. Yeah, go ahead.
And, you know, in football, you know, depends on your style. Our style at the moment is we haven't even got a style. It's all over the place. It's all over the shop. The players if the players don't want to suit this style of football, we're going to do very, very poor. You know, and we're struggling at the moment. So our style of football at the moment is non-existent. Pass and move. We'll rather pass and stand still. No movement in midfield. Defensively, we're not good. I don't know. I can't get my head around it. Every time when they have the ball, we have two at the back. When they counter us, we've got no one in support. And then we're just, every time when it's a counter attack for their team, it's very, very predictable. You can just say, look, we're going to concede from here. Like that against PSV, that fourth goal we conceded, done us on a counter attack. I was thinking, this is a 100% goal. And what they do, it was a goal. Liverpool becoming too predictable, you know, and teams, every time when they face us, they're going to come to Anfield and they think, not even Anfield, man. Anfield's a joke as it stands. You know, in terms of our home record this season, it's an absolute joke. You know, I don't know who can really disagree with that. But it doesn't have to be Anfield. You know, Anfield's supposed to be a bonus. It's not even that anymore. It's every time they face Liverpool for Liverpool Football Club, you spent 400 million on signings. And we can't get stuff together, slot down on where to play these players. Of course, we can create chances, but we're not putting them in the back of the net. So it's 50-50. Manager and players, you can blame. But again, probably more manager because
people are going to blame the manager because at the end of the day, he's a manager, and that's how it goes in football. We know in sports, when it boils down to just like in Formula One, the team principal, if the team is not performing, the team principal gets the blame. Yeah. Let's just face it, when it comes down to, look, Ferrari was going for a bad time, which they still are. Who was getting the blame? Fred Vasseur. That's how it goes. In most sports, that it will go down to the manager. And I'll get it. It'll all filter down to the manager. But the players have to hold themselves to account as well. The players have been terrible. The players have been terrible. Slot did not tell Gakpo to miss that chance yesterday with the header. 2 good chances. Slot didn't tell Virgil to handball the ball. That was Virgil. He made that choice. And what made me funny with that ball yesterday, when he handballed the ball, what was funny about it, he was arguing with the referee to say it wasn't a handball. And you could blatantly see his big hand on the ball. He could blatantly see it. I just don't understand what the argument was all about. But it's okay, we'll move. This is only the player lineup. We talked about that in the last video. I'm not going to repeat myself. So we're going to do the player lineup, and Toto will sort that out. But remember, guys, before we go into the player lineup, can you please hit and smack up that like button and share the video with your friends? And big up to everybody as well. And the video we just done on the player preview, the review on YouTube, with regarding the Champions League game. It's all on there anyway. So Toto, bring that up and then we'll get that going. And that's what we'll do. So big up to everyone. Toto, big up to you. Add that to the scene. And we know how that goes. We're gonna move that there, and move that there. There you go. So let's go. Let's start with the team. West Ham versus Liverpool.
Goalkeeper. Alisson.
I'm not sure if he's back, but I think he's going to be Mohamed Ashford. Is he back? I don't know.
I'll check now. Is Alisson available? I think it's going to be Mohamed Ashford though.
Yeah, it's probably Mohamed Ashford.
He's set to return Liverpool this weekend.
Alisson.
And Florian Wirtz could be back in training.
Hopefully, but back in training, that means he might come on in the second half. Then, so yeah, we're going to start.
Alisson missed PSV because of illness, so
yeah,
injury.
Alisson will be back. I think Florian Wirtz will come on in the second half.
Yeah, Alisson, good keeper.
Left back, he's got often put Robbo.
You reckon Robbo?
Robbo.
You see, I'm not an argument. I like Robbo. I would like Robbo to start mostly every game, but we need our new signings to get in the fight. But at the moment, we're not solid, are we? And we need an experienced player there.
And this is a must-win for Liverpool. So I think Arne Slot's going to go with Robinson.
Experienced lineup, man.
Yeah. I think Robinson should have started from the beginning of the season, and they should have brought in Kirkes slowly, but he never. He threw Robbo in there. He threw Kirkes in there straight away, which he shouldn't have done. They should have left Robbo at the beginning of the season and slowly bring in Kirkes. You get me? He just threw Kirkes to the walls, man.
Look, I like Kirkes, yeah.
Yeah.
When I see him play, I'm not going to lie and say I watched him play for Bournemouth. I never. But when I saw him, glimpse him when he played for Bournemouth, I thought he was very, very good. And no, I want him to get. I want all our players to get better. Really. So it will come in time. But you can see Kirkes is getting better.
Yeah.
So Virgil.
Yeah, Virgil's going to start.
Virgil and Ibu.
Yeah, Ibu. I'd start Gomez. I'd start Gomez. Serious talk, I would start Gomez.
I would start Gomez right back.
Let's just start Gomez, man.
Yeah, but then I would start Gomez right back, though.
Yeah, okay. Right back. Fair enough. Gomez, yeah.
We haven't really got much.
Yeah. I agree. Gomez right back.
Or Calvin Ramsey if he goes through, but more like Gomez.
Gomez right back. I agree.
Yeah.
Problems. Anyway, what was that? What am I talking?
You might go North, won't you?
Gavin Birch.
Yeah, Gavin Birch.
Gavin Birch is starting, yeah. 1 second.
And then we'll go with I'm going with Curtis Jones. That's what I'm going with. So far, Alisson goalkeeper, Robbo left back, Virgil, Kanate 2 centre backs, Gomez right back, and Gravenberch and Jones is a double pivot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely go for that one. Yeah, that's yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I agree. Szoboszlai there.
In 10, yeah.
Yeah. And I think what's going to happen is he's going to make a substitute. I think he's going to take off Curtis Jones. He's going to put Szoboszlai where Jones is, and he's going to put Florian Wirtz where Sabo is. You get me? Guarantee he does that in the second half. He'll take off Curtis Jones. Whoever's sticking up out of these two, Gravenberch and Jones, he'll take them off, put Szoboszlai back in the midfield, or like the double pivot, and then he's going to put Wirtz where Sabo is. He's not going to give him a full game because he just come back in it. So left wing is going to be Gakpo, obviously.
See me. Look, Gakpo's probably going to be the starter, yeah. But I'll go with Engamoa. But we all know he's not going to go for Engamoa, is he?
Paul Downey said says he's making changes. That's what he said. He says he says he's making changes.
We've heard this before. I mean, never made nothing. But hopefully it means what he says.
Just copy and paste it, man. That's what I do.
Yeah, because his name's not popping up. He's on there.
You get one letter wrong, you finish. He's never going to pop up, you get me? So I don't know what changes he's making, Paul Downey. What changes? Do you know what changes he's going to make? Who's going to be our centre-back? He's going to be Superman. Superman going to be our goalkeeper. I was only joking. There you go. Rio Ugo.
So that's what
FIFA picture, is that his FIFA picture? No, it's more of a grin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right wing, it's going to be. I'd put Chiesa there. I'm not starting Salah, man. No.
Gakpo and Salah needs to be dropped.
Enough of the Salah thing, man. Enough. Yeah. And the striker is going to be Isak because he's injured, isn't it?
Yeah. Again, another time for him to shine. But I think if we go with these two wingers, they can proper put a ball in. If it's not Rio left wing, you're probably going to see Wirtz there. But again, he just come off an injury. So I don't really see Wirtz starting. Alisson's back in training. Of course, Wirtz is back in training, but Alisson only missed the game because of illness.
Wirtz is coming on in the second half.
Yeah.
Whoever plays crap out of Gravenberch and Jones, they're going to take off. And even if they're not playing crap, he's going to take one of them off. He'll probably take Jones off, put Szoboszlai where Jones is, and Wirtz will go where Szoboszlai is in the 10. That's how he's going to go.
Yeah.
This is where Isak's going to step up now. But the thing about this is what I said, Paul Downey. It's not the fact that Isak's playing crap. He's not. He's actually getting into position. The wingers that we've got are not playing to his strengths. Now, when he was at Newcastle, right? You had what's his name? The Scouser geezer. What's his name? Chesney Hawks. What's his name? He's got long hair now. What's his name? Anthony Gordon used to run up the wing here and throw the ball in for Isak, and Isak was there, innit?
Yeah.
Isak is an old school centre forward. He needs two wingers that run up the byline and throw that ball in. But with Gakpo, he ain't like that. Gakpo's the kind of guy who run up a little bit, turn a bit like Omri, and slot it into the top right corner. That's how Gakpo plays, and that's not compatible with Isak's game. And this is what's happening. Isak can't get. Isak and suddenly just forgot how to play football. You get me? He ain't just suddenly go, okay, I'm fit now, I'm ready to play. And, oh yeah, I don't know how to play football. He's still that player, but they need to use him to his strengths. They need to use the wingers to his strength. And this is what I was saying in the summer when we was looking at all these players that, all right, we're getting Isak, but we still need to buy two wingers. We need someone to replace Diaz. Diaz never got replaced, and we need someone to rotate with Mohamed Salah. Very simple, really. That's what we should have done, but we've never done it. And the only person maybe that can really do that at the moment, maybe is Rio Ngamoa. But has Rio Ngamoa got the experience yet? Is he going to do it week in and week out? Can we rely on a 70-year-old kid to do that week in and week out? I just don't think we can. I think Liverpool saw Ngamoa in the preseason, and they thought, oh, we've got a good player here. We don't really need to buy another winger. Yeah. we can use Rio and Gamora, and I think that's biting him. And this is why we're looking at Sesenyo. This is why we're looking at Sesenyo to be on that left hand side, right, or the right hand side, whatever he prefers, and to help out Isak, because Isak needs that winger. He needs that fast winger to run up the byline, boom, pop the ball into him, and he does his thing. Because Isak is an old school centre forward, in my opinion. I might be chatting crap to other people. That's how I look at it. I don't know how you look at it, Toto.
No, he's an old school centre forward. He's not. If you compare him,
facts, right there.
Yeah,
and we never went for him.
If you compare Isak to Ekitike is a more of a false nine kind of player. He likes to come back into midfield a bit and likes to build his own way, to a goal. And likes to play on 1-2 combinations or whatever you want to call it, man. He's a good technical player. Just keep it simple, right? And then you got Isak, who's more of a poacher.
Yeah.
He likes to stay in that 6-yard box, and he needs service like Haaland, poacher. What needs service from his wingers, but at the moment all our wingers are playing inside, and there's no width in attack. So hopefully,
we are going to get 2 more wingers.
Yeah, like Rio likes to go 1-on-1, and he likes to go down the wing, down the byline. Chiesa as well likes to throw balls in a lot.
Sesenyo, right? When we get him, I think we're going to get him in January, right, Toto, yeah? I think he's going to be the guy that is going to replace Salah just for this season. That rotates with Salah, because Salah's going on the half-cam. They know we haven't got a winger, so I think we're definitely going to buy a winger. I think we're going to buy 2 wingers. I think we're going to buy one in January, and we're going to buy one in summer. This time it's going to go. We're going to leave Gakpo on the left-hand side, yeah? We're going to have Rio there on them 2 sides, yeah? So that'll be the left side. That'll be the left side sorted. Rio and Gamoa and Gakpo. Right-hand side, he's not going to use Chiesa. It doesn't matter how much we shout. It doesn't matter how much we scream to high heavens. He's not going to use Chiesa. It's not going to happen. What he's going to do is he's going to bring in Semenya, right? I think I'm probably butchering his name, yeah? We're going to bring it...
Semenya.
We're going to bring in Semenyo. He's going to be on the right-hand side. He's the guy who's going to be there when Salah goes on his AFCON. He's going to be the right-hand winger. Right. When the season finishes, when the summer comes, when we go for the transfer window, I think you're going to see Sesenya move on to the left-hand side. It'll be him and Gakpo. And then the right-hand side, you're going to have, what's that guy, the one from Bayern Munich, we were talking about the other day? Barcola? Is it Barcola? No, the one we were talking about the other day that will link to Liverpool. Elise. He's going to be on the right-hand side. And Elise, in the summer, he's the guy that is going to be Salah's replacement. You get me? He's the guy from Bayern Munich, Sinye, whatever his name is. He's going to be Salah's replacement on the right-hand side. But I think when Senyo comes in, he'll be the Salah replacement just till the end of the summer, just until we get another winger in. That's how it's going to go. Because I think Rio, we're going to start to see Rio and Gakpo rotating, in my opinion, soon. He has to do something. Can't have Gakpo playing every single game. He's too predictable. And the defenders, the centre-backs, the wingers are beginning to clock him. If you watch him, when it comes up, he's very predictable. It'll work in certain games, but a good team with a good manager with tactical knowledge will suss him out. You get me? And say, look, we know what he's going to do. He's going to run up the wing and he's going to turn in and then shoot again. That's what he's going to do. So I think that's how it's going to go. I guarantee when Senyo comes, he's the guy who's going to fill in for Salah when Salah goes to AFCON. And when the season finishes, he'll move over to the left with Gakpo, Senyo and Gakpo. And then the right-hand side, that guy for Bayern Munich, the one I can't pronounce his name, he's going to be the Salah replacement, in my opinion. Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. We need to go for wingers in the summer because we're only down to Rio as a starter over. And we're putting that pressure on the young kid. But at the end of the day, Slot could have went for a winger, and he never went for a winger. Plus, I'm never going to forget the Isak deal took very, very long. But still, we should have went for a winger. Of course, Vert's injured as well, can play on that left-hand side. But he's not a proper winger. He's not a proper winger, Carlin Vert. He can play there. He can play winger. A player can play there, but it's not his natural position. Now we're down to Rio, which, again, I like Rio. Very, very good player, right? And this is probably one of his chances to step up, because Gakpo, poor performances, Salah performances. If Slot will go to that lineup and he said he's going to make the changes that he's supposed to say, right, then I'll be happy. Then we could probably work on something up there, because I reckon that we create chances. We create chances but we just don't put them we won't put them in the back of the net, and that's the problem. If we've got wingers that can feed Isak the ball and feed our number 9 the ball, right? And what I don't like as well, how Slut plays Isak sometimes, because sometimes Slut drifts wide. Not Slut, I mean Isak drifts wide. You know, play like that wide striker. Sometimes he goes on the left wing, sometimes you see him on the right wing. He's not that type of player. He's supposed to be more central. You know, again, there's other problems to it. But if we can go with that lineup, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree, Toto. I'm just doing something on here and then.
There needs to be some changes in this team. Salah Gakpo needs to be dropped. We need to start a proper right back. You know, McAllister needs to be dropped. There's lots of players that needs to be dropped in this team. You know, I think the player that might come on, if we are down, we would probably get subbed off for Salah. Regarding this lineup, we might get subbed off for Salah. But yeah, it's not been good enough so far. But if you can go with that unpredictability from Rio, Chiesa, and they can both cross the ball in, give service to our 9, we could probably do better.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, really. I totally agree. That's the team we're going for then. Toto, you can put that up on the screen. Let me just get rid of that. There you go. You can put that up on the screen in the chat room, and then we'll do that. I said somewhere to replace. Yeah, and I'm just writing something to roll. Yeah. Carry on.
Yeah. What's our score predictions for the weekend? Slot could do it better, John. At the minute, Toto. Yeah, Slot at the moment he doesn't know what he's doing, man. I think he can work it out. Of course, we've been given till January. As you heard now, everything, all rumours that we've been given till January. And look, I think he can work it out, but it's just when. Or is he stubborn? You know, we've just got to find that out. But at the moment, I think he's very, very stubborn as a manager. Pull down.
This is what I said. This is what I was trying to explain earlier, and it took me too long to explain it. Marco Essay in the summer to replace Salah, and Antonio Samir to rotate with Salah until the end of the season. I don't know why I said it twice, so go ahead.
Yeah, but it's true. We need a winger in the summer for even a startup winger, and Salah. You know, maybe it's time to sell Salah because at the moment he's not putting on good performances. Score predictions for the weekend. I don't know, man. Seriously, I don't know. Look, you know me, I'd rather go for Liverpool win, but realistically, I'm going to go for 3-1 loss. That's me.
Do you agree with this, guys? Michael Arsenal in the summer to replace Salah, and Antonio Semenyo to rotate with Salah to the end of the season.
Yeah.
Because we're definitely getting 2 wingers because we didn't replace Diaz. And Ungamoa is not Diaz's Ungamoa is not Diaz's replacement. They tried to make it Diaz's replacement, but it didn't work. I believe if Diaz was in this team with Isak, that would have been a wicked combination. No, Diaz, because you know how Diaz is on the wing, yeah. He run to that byline, skill up the man, innit? He run to the end of the byline, skill up a couple of players. That's when he doesn't have his purple patches. When he's having good games, you can imagine Diaz running up the wing, innit? Yeah. Right to the wing, skilling up 2 players and through balling it to Isak, innit? You could just see we need someone like that. But this is what I say. What's going to happen? Remember I said this, okay? So, Liverpool versus West Ham, I think we're going to lose. I think we're going to lose 2-0. 2-0.
We're losing 3-1.
Okay, fair enough. Paul Downey said, I don't care what Arsenal's looking at. We're going to get him. But big up to you, Paul Downey. Thanks for joining us on this lovely evening. So big up, remember to share it with all your friends. Remember the thingies there as well. You're there, you're not obligated. It's there as well. Join the Keeping Sport membership. You get exclusive members videos. Rookie Toto's putting up one of F1 this weekend as well. He's got a little short one. He does shorts. And he's also got the members one as well. So you're going to do some members videos as well, Toto. Okay. Yeah. Do something for Formula One or something, or, you know, like for the members video. Yeah. And put it up there now if you want. You can put a short on. That's what you could do, like we did before. You do a short, put that on the channel, and put the proper video on the members. Yeah. And we'll see how it goes from there. So remember, guys, Formula One, we've got the YouTube members videos. Now and again, we'll put members videos up there. Not every week, but now and again, we'll put some up for you guys to enjoy. So that's it, man. We're heading off. And that's the end of the video. Big up to everyone. Big up to the man them. Big up to the woman then. And remember, guys, always hit that subscribe button. So see you later, Toto. See you tomorrow for that Formula One video. See you later, guys. Big up. Bye.